But yeah. But the thing is, thank you for the call, brother. But a lot of folks on here, that discrediting thing, they're just using me as a proxy for trying to denigrate the lineage because this is a Renaissance movement that's happening right now that they can't control. They attack somebody who's very vocal about the lineage. That's going to stop the momentum. It doesn't work. And that makes them even more frustrated because there is no leader, there's no organization. Your lineage is your lineage, and you can't really do anything about it. Discrediting me is not going to make people not want to look at their lineage. I always tell people if I get abducted by a damn alien and I disappear, people are going to still understand what their foundational Black American lineage is. You see? So it's a desperate play for people who don't know what else to do. They're doing it out of frustration. You understand what I'm saying? It's a frustration thing. Literally don't know what to do. Let's get Donald. Well, let's get Sword. One Sword. I get One Sword in here because I had him up. One Sword, hop on in, brother.
Yeah, what's the word? What's up, dude?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm all right, man. Welcome to TikTok.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. How long you been on here on TikTok?
I've been on here for a few years, but the FBA stuff really popped it off, though. With the delineation movement, it really brought forth a lot of history. Our history and things that we did, right? So, you really learn on here because of this delineation movement. And get past all the nonsense. But I did, being a historian and deciding to provide us with that education. Because, knowing who we are, we walking around with our head high, got all the these Africans, though, the tethers, they really be on here just crying about it. Please you're African, just accept it. It was like one dude was crying, like just bawling out, you African, why won't you be African? Like, bro, come on, man. You need to get it together, man. But yeah, man, we love you, man. I'm from Chicago too.
Shout out to the South. Respect to that. Respect. Yeah, man, these folks are really crashing out because, listen, they out and tricked everybody, whatever. They like, is this Tariq's fault that he made you head out to call us tetas? I want y'all to understand, it wasn't me. Y'all think foundational Black Americans didn't hear and see some of the little grimy stuff y'all were doing, especially when y'all start getting on apps like Clubhouse. Come on, y'all, they can't blame me. The people saw you. They saw what y'all were doing. Y'all remember when they were on Clubhouse, when Clubhouse got started? They had all of these spaces every day. It was a bunch of these folks from Africa and the Caribbean just cracking on us. They be on there, these akatas, they're nothing, they're baby mamas, they're lazy. They would just be on like that all day talking mad crap about us. Then they took it over to the Twitter spaces. For those who remember the early Twitter space days, and y'all can look at those old recordings. That's when we start getting some straightening. Because they would be in the Twitter spaces, they would be East Africans, they would be referring to us with the hard ER, even Myron Gaines, who's a whole bunch of them acting just like Myron Gaines. He ain't the only one. There was a whole bunch of them acting just like him, calling us welfare babies, slaves, this, y'all was just slaves, and y'all ain't gonna get no reparations, y'all lazy, y'all ain't got no culture. So yeah, people heard that and said, hey, okay, we cool on you for right now. That's what it is. Well, who is this? Somebody said, who is this? Erica? Okay, hop on in there. Somebody say him. All right, let me get some more folks in here. Let's get Julian.
How are you?
Julian, how are you?
Is this your first TikTok live?
No. I've done some for the last few years.
Okay. I need to tap in because I just saw you and I was just making sure it wasn't a troll account. But welcome to TikTok, bro. This has been so important. This platform has been so important just to remind you that, that our own government, made moves to control it. So it's a very powerful platform. I'm so glad you're here. Very briefly, something that no one's talking about, and I think we need to start having the conversation in the Black community. You actually did something. I saw something on your YouTube channel maybe about a month ago regarding these so-called UFOs.
Yeah.
As a student of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and I know how you feel about the Nation of Islam, and we love you. Matter of fact, I just posted something on the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's birthday, which was last week. And as you know, tomorrow's the 30-year anniversary for the Million Man March.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, tomorrow. I'm just reminding you. But I want to say, you were having a conversation about the greatest Black leader, in your opinion, and I actually posted that. You made it a couple of years ago. You made the post, and I reposted it. And right now, it's the biggest. Just over the past couple of days, it's been the biggest growing post that I ever made. So it's sitting right now about around 10,000 views, and it's climbing. But I would like for you to look into it in your own time, because you're a scholar. These so-called UFOs are directly connected to what we now call foundational Black Americans.
Yeah. Decades ago. And what's interesting, a white T man who worked at NASA, they had video of him saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's Dr. Norman Bergeron.
There's some extraterrestrials or whoever who look like Black Americans. This is a dude from NASA said this.
Of course.
So yeah. That Elijah Muhammad said back.
All of it, brother.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
But real quick, let me land by throwing this out there. Approximately 3 weeks ago, the Senate Oversight Committee of a U.S. drone actually shooting a fire missile and hitting baby planes, and the missile disintegrated. Now, this was before Congress a few weeks ago. Mainstream media is being very quiet about it. And the funniest thing is, it was filmed about a year ago, October 30th of last year, and it was filmed off the coast of Yemen.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm gonna look into that. Definitely.
Check my page. I actually did a documentary. I released a documentary called UFOs and Black People.
Okay.
And you can
do
check
you know Dr. Wesley Muhammad? You work with him?
Of course. I don't know him personally, but yeah, that's our brother. He's very.
Oh yeah, love it.
He's on top of this.
Oh yes, he is. My brother, I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you now, Julian. But thank you so much for the call, brother.
Okay, thank you so much, Tariq. We love you.
Absolutely, thank you, brother. Okay, I gotta follow. I'm trying to follow people. Okay, I had the other brother up here. I want to have you back up, brother. I don't know what happened. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. Y'all good? Everybody share the space. We got over 1,000 people in here. You know how we cook. We cook in here. Respect to everybody. Respect to you guys. Let me get a couple of more folks in here. Let me see. I'm trying to, where we at? And by the way, y'all can go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. We got a children's book called Hidden Heroes from A to Z at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. You can check that out. Let me see. Let's get Afro Chat Podcast. Hello,
How's it
Afro
going?
Chat. How you doing, bro? What's on your mind, Afro Chat? Oh, Afro Chat, unmute your mic, sir.
Now, you understand that you're leading a movement, but you don't want to take credit for it.
What am I leading? Leading it where?
Well, you created it.
How did I create 43 million people?
No, you didn't create 43 million people.
Right.
Your wife's. You didn't even marry. You didn't even marry in the lineage you created. That's how much of a fraud you are.
So you're just gonna lie? Okay, who did I marry? Okay, stop.
Your wife's not your own lineage.
Where's she from?
Your kids are not from your own lineage.
Where's she from?
The grandma to your wife is a white woman.
Who?
Your wealth is going to be inherited by a white.
Slow down. Okay, it's a lying, trolling tether. Let me. Can I listen? Tethers. Let me education of Black American culture as men. Nothing is more bitch made than a man lying on a woman. That's something that we don't do here. That's not a part of our culture. You don't lie on women. Trolling, whatever. But when you start lying on women, that's bitch made. That's not a part of our culture. Why are you lying on my wife? Why are you bringing my wife up? And you lying on her. No, why are you lying on my wife? Why are you being a lying, scamming tether? Unmute your microphone, Afro Chap. But now you're
All
venting
right.
frustration.
All
Now,
right.
why
Look,
did you lie on my wife? Why are you lying on my wife like a coward?
brother, you're trending everywhere. Your photos of your wife are going viral.
Right.
Photos of your grandma, of your mother to your wife are going viral.
My
I'm
wife
not sure you know that you're trending. You're
and
trending. Yeah, you're trending. You're trending, brother.
because I'm
I'm telling
popular,
you, you're
sir.
trending.
Because I'm
Exactly.
popular.
And
Okay, but yeah, you saying that she's not from the lineage. My wife is a foundational Black American. Her father was foundational Black American. So what are you lying about? And let me say this, Afro Chat. If let's say my wife was an Eskimo. Okay, he got off. No. Wait, did he get off? Afro Chat?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm
There you
waiting
go.
for you. I
Yeah.
gotta.
So you're still not of my lineage, right?
Yeah, I get it. But if you're gonna lead a cult, don't you think you have to be a good example for your cult?
But it's not a
Yeah,
cult.
you
But it's
can't
not
you
a
can't you can't have Jesus. You
it's
can't
not
have
a
Jesus as
cult.
a Muslim.
Yeah, you're bringing up. Yeah, you're talking about things that are inconsequential. It's not a cult. There's no ideology. Then you have a cult of must. You're a musty cult, but there is no cult. Yeah, I'm not. And your little weak jabs. I'm not offended, sir. You just people know you're lying tether, and that's why you failed in your homeland, sir. Right? All that lying you
If
doing, huh? All that lying you doing. You think that's working? You think anybody believes you? You're being a stereotype. That makes people want to delineate even more because we see how disingenuous and scammy and how much of a liar you tethers are. Listen, everything on the phone, you just come in lying. That's like a little reaction thing that you guys have when you're frustrated. Y'all just start lying left and right. That's why you failed in your homeland, sir. That's why you had to flee. You're probably over here. You don't sound like you have a UK accent. You're probably over here up under us, aren't you?
are you done with your little jobs?
I'm not even making jabs, sir. I'm not making jabs. Now, why are you sitting here lying?
All right, all
Say what
right.
you really
Let's speak.
say. What you
Let's be
okay?
honest. Let's be
Okay, say
honest.
what you're really
I
upset
got it.
about. Say what you're
All
really
right, all
upset
right.
about. Stop
Yeah,
lying.
yeah. I'm gonna
Stop
tell you.
lying.
All right,
Stop
cool.
making up.
I'm
Stop
gonna tell
talking
you.
about. Okay, don't over. Hey. Don't do that. You talk to me like a man. You can talk. I don't. I know you're gonna lie, but don't talk over me. We're having an intervention here. Now, why are you really mad? Are you mad because now you can't leech off of our culture and you have nothing to show as far as culture? Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's stop all this trolling. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Now, why are you really upset?
All right, all right. I'm upset because I have video evidence of you wearing African culture
And what?
on the
And
African
okay,
continent,
sure. Okay,
on
and
the
that means
African
what?
continent,
Okay, and that okay.
enjoying your African side of your DNA,
That's not a
enjoying having
gotcha.
a.
Okay, tethers. Will y'all please stop with weak gotchas? I have evidence, nigga. You were wearing a dashiki and you were hooking an African woman. Okay, got me. So now what's your real problem? We don't want to hear all of these weak
Let's
gotchas.
get to it. All right,
All
let's
right,
get to
what's
it.
your
Let's get to
problem?
the problem.
Let's stop with the weak gotchas. You're not
Let's. All
listen,
right, let's get to the
sir, listen.
problem.
Okay, just for you to know, you can't discredit me. Okay, let's stop that. What you think somebody's gonna be like? What? Tariq had on a dashiki? Oh hell no! I ain't FBA if he doing that. You think that's gonna happen? Nobody cares. Do you think any weak gotchas? What do you think you're doing with the? I got evidence. Like you done uncovered some deep shit. Hold on, nigga. Hold on. You think you know Tariq? You don't know him. Secret evidence. That nigga had the Akon album. He's listening to Akon. Okay. You don't have anything, sir. This is why you got these weak gotchas. That's the worst you can say about me. You saw me with a dashiki on and I was giving props to Africa. That's the worst you can say about me? You think that's going to work, sir? That shows how thorough I am. I love African people. I don't have a problem. He's not FBA. He loves Africa. That's your gotcha? Listen to yourself. Come on, Afro
Hi,
Chat.
can
Can you
can I
stop?
get to it?
All right. Can you stop making a fool of yourself? Now, why are you upset?
If
What?
you
No,
let,
no,
if you
no.
let,
Stop with the weak gotchas. Are you upset because now you don't have a culture to leech off of, and you're just out here by yourself, and nobody's paying attention to you? What's wrong? Talk to me. Talk to FBA Daddy. I'm going to be your daddy right now.
all right, regardless, you can keep going with the little jabs. Let's get to it. My problem now is you, in your prime, in your youth, in your younger days, enjoyed your other half of your African DNA. Went to the continent, enjoyed, had fun, but you're depriving other young black children from enjoying that which you clearly enjoyed. Video evidence. Basically, you had a good time, and now you're saying, oh, guess what? Y'all can't have a good time because apparently I'm indigenous now,
I never said that.
right?
How can you not have a good
Well,
time?
what you're doing is you're telling young black children not to identify with clearly their African DNA, the
No,
African side of the DNA. That's what you're
no,
telling the young,
no. I'm
your
not.
young American children. You're
No,
telling
I'm
them, hey,
not.
look, we're foundation of black Americans. That means our foundation starts here in America. Well, that's not true. The foundation starts in Africa. You know that. Know that. We both know that.
Okay. Everybody's
There's no
foundation starts in
foundation.
Africa. Everybody's foundation starts in Africa. And what kind of nursery rhymes are those in the background? I've never heard. I'm hearing some nursery rhymes in the background. What the African Old MacDonald? What is that? What Old MacDonald had a hyena. E-I-E-I-O. What is that? He got African nursery rhymes in the back. Old MacDonald had bush meat. E-I-E-I-O. What the hell is that in the background? Can you turn down them African nursery rhymes? The wheel on the Uber go round and round, round and round, round and round. Down the wheel on the Uber go round and round. Nigga, turn that shit down. Put them damn African nursery rhymes in the back. I don't want to hear wheels on the Uber. Now get back on,
Funny.
man.
That's funny.
You know that you had to laugh at that shit, but go ahead. Now let's talk turkey. Listen,
Well,
look,
if I wanted,
go ahead. Listen,
if I wanted to throw a jab at you, I would have brought up your failed movies, your failed movie career, your failed
failed movie,
documentaries, your pseudo
failed,
history.
failed. How the hell you go number one and fail? What movie did I have that didn't go number one? Fail. How you fail up? Now, tell me this. Hold on. Tell how you fail up. Every one of my movies were literally number one sellers. How's that a failure?
All your movies are failure, brother.
How
All
you
your
fail
movies
at
are
number
failure.
one?
Name one number. Name one
All of them.
number one
All
movie.
the hidden colors were
Which
number
one?
one. All the hidden colors. All the hidden colors were number one
Number
movies
one where?
on
In the globe
Amazon.
that you came from?
On
On
Amazon,
Amazon?
sir. Yes, the biggest
Well,
market online.
that's
The biggest market
that's
online.
wrong. That's wrong, brother. No, nobody's looking.
Are y'all listening to this fool? You do know the receipts are out there. Well, you're not gonna sit here and lie. Yeah, that's easily verifiable. Every one of my movies went number one. All the hidden colors, American Maroon, my last movie, Microphone Check. Not only did that go number one, we're about to get an Oscar nomination. We were doing an Oscar run, and then there was some other shit going on with these Latino photographers who sabotaged it. Dude, all my movies went number one. You're just saying stuff. You're projecting your failure. That's jealous
How
talk.
many Oscars you got?
No.
How many
That's jealous.
Oscars you got?
No.
How many Oscars you got?
That's jealous talk, sir. You're not going to
How many
project your
Oscars you
failure.
got?
You got Oscar Mayer bushmeat. How many Oscar Mayer bushmeat sandwiches do you have? You're not going to sit here lying and projecting your failure, sir. You don't have anything going on. You can't project your failure onto me. All my movies went #1, sir. You don't have anything going on, sir. Y'all love to project your failure onto us. Come on, you ain't got nothing going on, sir. Come on, you the one over there having to drive for Postmates, not me. Right? Come on.
How do you pivot? How do you pivot from a pimp? How do you pivot from a pimp to a historian?
Now, who did I pimp
Explain that.
besides your mom?
How do you pivot that?
Who did I pimp
Your whole shit is a pivot career.
Who did I pimp?
Without going through.
Who did I pimp besides your mother? I had one musty bitch, and that was your mother. Who did I pimp besides your mother? And she was hoeing for a green card and made $8 and ran off. So who did I pimp besides her? So y'all tethers just get to saying shit and lying and making up stuff out of frustration. Just stop making up shit and being frustrated, sir. You can't win the trolling and the roasting game here. You're not going to win that. Y'all start trying to troll and roast your way around shit, and you're not very good at it, sir. All right? I don't have you muted. Up here,
I'm not here to troll. I'm not here to troll. First off, you're the one with the weak jabs. I'm not here to troll. I'm here to talk factual.
No, you're not.
Historical evidence.
No, you're not. You're just sitting here lying out of frustration. That's what y'all tethers do. You're pathological liars. That's why you can't build nothing in your homeland, because nobody can trust each other. When you can't trust each other, you can't build with each other. That's why you are walking up and down dirt roads eating dirt cookies, sir. Right?
But you're in Africa enjoying African culture. Quite clearly, Africa, our aspirations as Africa is not to build skyscrapers.
Dude.
We don't want to live in skyscrapers. That's not what we want to do. That's not the ultimate goal for us. We're happy.
What's the ultimate goal? What's your goal?
The way we are.
What's your goal?
We're happy the way we are. Now,
if you're happy the way you are, if you're happy the way you are, why are y'all jumping on inner tubes, floating up and down the Atlantic Ocean? If you so happy, that don't seem like happiness, sir. Why is it when y'all get deported from here, get sent back, y'all kicking and screaming and crying bloody murder? Why that don't seem too happy?
Clearly, yeah. I got a question. I got an answer for you.
No,
clearly,
if you so happy, if you so happy, because y'all you can just lying and trolling. If you're so happy, why are y'all running on 2x4s, floating up and down the ocean? And when they send y'all back over there, you crying, kicking, and screaming. You don't seem too happy, sir. Huh?
Had you been a real historian, you would know that America intervention in African politics creates WAR. But you're not a historian.
Try to project your failure onto me. You can't insult me, sir, because you're the one wallowing in failure. You can't insult me whatsoever. You're too much of a failure to insult me. I'm more successful than your entire village that you need to flee from, sir. You can't insult me. You're the one over there wiping your ass with shea butter leaves, not me. You can't insult me, sir. You're the one failing. That's why you're jealous and you're projecting.
Brother.
You're trying to pretend that my movies weren't #1. You have to sit here and fantasize about my wife being some other nationality. Yeah, sir, you're the prototype of a losing tether, sir. You're horrible, and you're never going to be successful.
Brother, I understand you, but I'm not living off of TikTok donations.
Me neither, sir. Me neither, sir. You're living off Red Cross rice.
You need TikTok donations.
You're living off Red Cross rice and Sally Struthers donations, sir. You're sitting around the village waiting on the helicopter to show up on your camel, waiting on them to drop off some UNICEF grain, sir. And I'm not. That's what you live off of.
You're living off TikTok donations, brother.
And you living off flip-flop donations. When they come, you start pattering them flip-flops, doing your tribal dance so they can flick you some injera bread, sir. That's what you're doing. You're living off aid from us. right? Over there, musty,
All right.
gobbling down on Red Cross rice, right?
All this money is gonna go to your white grandma. That's it. All this
I
money you're
don't have a
getting,
white grandma.
all's going to your
The
white
only
grandma.
white grandma is Sally Struthers over there feeding you some damn oatmeal with a tablespoon and giving you a malaria shot, nigga. That's the white grandma you're looking for. You got white grandma on the brain. Y'all look for old white women to come over there and throw y'all some charity grains, sir. And they give y'all old clothes from us. That's why y'all be over there wearing G-Unit tank tops and shit. All right? Y'all wearing old hip-hop clothes from us. All right? Them old grandmas that
All
don't.
this money.
You a grown man. You over there wearing some apple bottom. You wearing clothes from 25 years ago. All right? You wearing you in the hot
Money.
ass. You in the hot ass African sun wearing a Pele Pele leather jacket. All right? You down bad like a motherfucker. All right? A musty ass Tommy Hilfiger sweater. All right? That's what you doing. All right?
Yeah. Good luck getting donations to your white grandma.
And
You
good
know,
luck.
what? It's
And good
really
luck.
sad. It's
And
really
good
sad.
luck. Good luck getting an Ebola shot from Sally Struthers. All right. All right. Now